Folks, Happy New Year. But how about 2024, huh? Year of the Dragon, Brat Summer, Mustard. We had a total eclipse of the sun and an election the same year. I'm not talking about any of that today. I'm actually talking about Base. Because 2024 was the year we built. So here's where our story begins. January 9th, 2024. Base drops this hot post on Mirror, outlining their proverbial New Year's resolution, showing the world the roadmap to their goals for the next 12 months. Talk about building in public. The mission, build a global on-chain economy that increases innovation, creativity, and freedom. No simple task. My resolution was to lose 30 pounds and have my dad say he was proud of me. Some might say just as difficult. Anyways, in order to do this, Base would have to focus on 4 things: decentralization and scalability, to enable everyone everywhere to come on chain. This means fast, affordable, and secure transactions. They'd also need to build a developer platform that enables anyone to build world-class assets and products. Then they'd support the builders and the apps, because they're the reason that consumers, creators, and businesses have a reason to come on chain in the first place. And if all of that is successful, it'll foster a deep capital market that powers the on-chain economy. Well, all right, so how did this strategy play out? Pretty damn well. Base went from 742 million TVL to 14 billion in the span of 1 year. Now, Base has become the dominant L2, and it doesn't show signs of slowing down. Numbers don't lie, but they also don't tell the whole story, because Base didn't accomplish this on their own. No. They had a great plan, but you helped.
Yeah, it's been an incredible year, obviously, for Base. Super proud of all the progress. And I think the thing that's really made that possible is builders. There's now thousands, tens of thousands of builders all around the world who are basically opting into this vision of building a global on-chain economy and are like standing side by side with us and saying, we want to make it happen.
So this is the way I look at it. Just like a great urban planner who's revitalizing a city, Base developed the banging infrastructure. But they didn't just sit and watch as creators, artists, and builders moved in. They grabbed the dolly and helped them unload those U-Hauls. And once those artists begin to build, culture starts to blossom and grow. And the next thing you know, everyone wants to be a part of that place. It's a vibe now, see? It's got something for all of us. Opportunities for everyone. And you know that Base has been determined to help creators, providing curriculum and tutorials for new builders, and they made projects easier to use with Smart Wallet. They also save people time building with Onchain Kit. They gave projects gas credits. They ran like 16 waves of Base builder grants. They started the Base Creators channel on Farcaster, utilizing rounds to help financially support every level of creator. They even sponsored a global online hackathon called Onchain Summer II. That had over 1,200 submitted projects and rewarded 250 ETH. Sometimes builders just needed more than monetary support. They needed eyes. So Base offered reach. They actively shared content to their socials, and they started an on-chain content network for support.
A big part of my day every day is figuring out how do I lift up those builders and how do I help them be successful. And I think we've done a pretty good job on that this year. At the same time, I think as we've particularly gotten towards the end of the year and Base has continued to grow really fast, one of the things that started to really stand out to me is that right now, I personally, and also the Base core team, is still too much of a centralized bottleneck on driving distribution and growth for apps. It's working, but it's not working for enough people. And it's not working at a 10x scale that it needs to. And so I'd say the biggest focus for me and the team going into 2025 is how do we build products, tools, and systems that help builders go viral? And how do we remove me and our core team as a bottleneck? And how do we put the power back in the hands of builders and give them self-serve tools that can help them go viral totally organically? And so that's what we're gonna be focusing on in 2025. We have a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe, and I'm excited to share it with folks as it comes.
Some of these places were going viral though. Looking at the numbers, we can see some crazy Base success. Aerodrome became the top DEX. Morpho Blue and Moonwell grew the lending market from 150 million to 1 billion. AI agents exploded on Base and became the major meta with virtual protocol. And Clanker, my boy, made it so easy for anyone to tokenize a meme that all you had to do was cast. These things definitely represent some of the most exciting growth on Base currently, But I wanted to find out what else Jesse was excited about in 2024 that he wants to see carrying on through the next year. And he gave me 3 pillars.
One is virality. I feel like we've seen a bunch of social products that have feeds built into them and help builders go viral starting to break out. This is things like Farcaster, Zora, Rodeo, Interface. They're letting builders and creators get discovery and get surfaced, and when things start kind of growing, whether it's a token price or an app usage or a mint, other people see it and they can participate in it, and then they can actually get rewarded for participating in it. And so I expect that trend of feeds and social graphs powering next gen creator and builder experiences, that's going to only accelerate in 2025. The second thing that I'd say I've seen this year is people kind of bridging the real world to the on-chain world and delivering just like differentiated, better product experiences. And some ones that are top of mind for me are things like Blackbird, which now is in like hundreds and hundreds of restaurants across the country, helping people have better dining experiences, helping businesses, small businesses, make more money. Things like Daylight, where it's like literally bringing energy on chain and helping you get batteries, solar panels, and connect them up to a decentralized energy network that lets you have cheaper electricity and contribute back to making the world a healthier, better place. And I think that emerging trend of kind of products launching that use on-chain as a platform to make better experiences in people's day-to-day lives, that's the second thing, and I expect that will also increase in 2025. And then the third one is, I think a big new priority for us coming out of this year is local stablecoins, and in particular, non-US stablecoins like a Nigerian Naira or a Kenyan Shilling or a Indonesian rupee that let people transact in their local currency and build products, systems, financial products on top of that local currency to make more customized, localized, friendly, familiar experiences for new people who are coming on chain. And I think this is going to serve a really, really big role in making on-chain friendly experience for new people when they're coming in, so that when you come on chain, you just get to benefit your money, but better, instead of having to reason about and think through, oh my God, there's all this new kinds of money. What do I do? What's my first step? And I think that's going to be a huge accelerant as we start bringing more and more people on chain in 2025.
I know 2024 is over and I don't want to look back. A new year has begun, but I did notice something, that Base's mission statement hasn't changed. It's still to build a global on-chain economy that increases innovation, creativity, and freedom. So instead of my typical New Year's resolution like losing 30 pounds or learning to square dance, I decided to do something a little more noble. I decided to be based. Hey, you could be based with me. Jesse breaks down what it means to have based values.
Based means doing the right thing, even when it's tough. Based means working hard because it's not going to be easy to bring the world on chain. Based means staying optimistic because we need to believe in a better future in order to build it. Based means pushing boundaries with creativity because we can't be constrained by the existing systems. We need to think of new things. And then finally, based means putting the team over the individual because we're so much stronger when we build together. And so for projects that are, interested in getting involved in base and being a part of the base economy, be based. Show up in a based way, support your fellow builders, find ways to contribute back. Like that's how we are going to bring the world on chain, and you can be a part of it.
Just remember, 2024 was awesome and it was a great year for growth, but it's still day one for Base and they're acting like it. We're leaving the year of the dragon, the year we built, and we're heading to Y2 Base.
I just want to say thank you to every builder that's watching this. We would not be here without you. And we will not be able to build a global on-chain economy without your hard work and your care and your passion over the next many years. And so thanks for a huge 2024. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being based. And let's go crush it in 2025.
Oh, it's JackWyldes here, editor version. Just wanted to come and say thanks again, Jesse. Thank you, the whole Base team. Thank you to all the Base builders who've made last year really, really awesome. Let's make this year even better. If you like this content and the stuff that we've been making, please, if you can, mint it. If not, just hit it with a like, share it with a friend, or leave a comment that says like, cool mustache. Very Base. Follow the yellow channel.